So March was National Crochet Month, and I love crocheting, so I thought it would be kind of fun to share with you everything I managed to crochet in the month of March for 2026. So in no particular order, I'm going to show you. I made a scarf for my little glass bear mug. Isn't that cute? Delicious. Then I made socks. I actually just finished these yesterday. So I got the first one done in March, and then I finished this on Wednesday, which was the 1st of April. So it still counts because I started it in March, but I made socks. They turned out so cute. I think I want to make more socks. This was a lot of fun. I have a cardigan. It's kind of hard to show it. It's nice and long. It's got big pockets that are big enough for my cell phone, and Pete made me the buttons. This is wood that he laser engraved for me. Super cute. I'm actually going to put this on because it is a little chilly in here right now. Let's see if I can do it without standing up. There we go. That's nice. I really love how the colors worked up on this. This was the cake of yarn that I got at Michael's when we were on our scooter ride. Cute. It's the Karen Smash Cakes in the color Licorice. Okay, we made a blanket for Shorty. Just a simple little blankie for her. So she can have this now. And I'll just put that there. I'm going to be going to Salem, Massachusetts here soon for the Fiber Witch Festival. It's a big fiber festival in Salem, Witch City. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There's going to be different activities happening and whatnot. One of the nights there's a witches ball, like a dance DJ type event. And so I made a shawl that I can wear with my witchy dress. And that way, if I get too hot with it around my shoulders, I could tie it around my waist. And it's in this really cool Witch's Brew sparkle yarn that I got from Hirschner's. I had a lot of this, and so I wanted to use it up. And so I made several things in that color. So made a length of chain for a tie to put in the corseted part of my dress that I will be wearing that night, as well as a matching witch hat. And then I got a witch hat pin and a crystal ball stitch marker, and then I pinned a couple purple stitch markers and put a green crochet hook in there just for added decor. And I have my witch hat that I will wear with the shawl. So cute. This is not for that trip. I just made this because I like snoods, which is a scarf hat type thing. Oh, I need to weave in the ends. I forgot to do that. But I made a snood, or an infinity scarf, however you want to call it. And it just goes on like this. Or I could pull it up over my head if I want it as like a hat. Super cute. Now I feel like a frizzy mess. Ooh, okay. Yep, we're getting frizzy. All right, we'll fold that later. Bucket hat. This is yarn that I got at the Rose City Yarn Crawl. Cute. I made a water bottle bag that I'm going to take on my trip to Salem so that I can carry a bottle of water with me while I'm walking around. I made a sleeve for my laptop. This was before I got the tablet for my birthday. So I made for my big laptop. I haven't decided if I'm going to actually keep this because I'm not going to travel with my laptop anymore. I might take this apart, frog it. I haven't quite decided. For now, we're keeping it. And I made a smaller one for the tablet that I got. And this one I have a little button so that it stays in there nice and snug. I started to make a frog or a toad. Kind of looks like an avocado. I need to finish him. So we'll do that here soon. I made an Easter egg, or just an egg. I was gonna make a whole bunch more, but time got away from me. I was gonna make Easter eggs and put them on my Etsy shop, but it's not gonna happen this year. I'm sorry. I had every intention of making bunnies and eggs, and time just flew by. Just like in February, I wanted to have hearts and roses in my shop for Valentine's Day, and that never happened either. After my trip, I guess sometime in May, maybe even June, after I get some time to catch up on life, I will sit down and have a few days of making stuff for Etsy, and we're going to start some market booth prep because I do have a market at the end of, is it the end of August? First weekend of September. Well, whatever. I don't know the exact dates, but it's coming. So we got to get ready for that. Made this beagle. This is going to be a donation for Cascade Beagle Rescue. They're having an event called Aru Days. That's actually next weekend. Oh my gosh, it's coming up fast. But I'm going to give this to them as one of their raffle prizes. Really cute. I might make a bandana as well. I haven't quite decided if I have time or not this coming week. Make a bandana to go with it for the dog. This will be for the human. And then we have a bunch of ear warmers because I love making ear warmers. They're super easy and they don't take any time at all, maybe an hour. And it's just a great way to use up leftover yarn. So I got that one, this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, and that one. These are all going to go into my market booth, and then if they don't sell, they'll eventually go into my Etsy shop this fall and winter. And that is everything I crocheted in the month of March. Pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. Great way to celebrate National Crochet Month. I was hoping to do more, but I'm pretty happy with what I did get done because it's quite a bit of stuff. A lot of big projects like the sweater. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the stuff I crocheted for National Crochet Month. I will see you again in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.